in my last video, I talked about, there's so much information, so many ideas, but we just have this one body, right? And I know that majority of you are highly conscious people that know about meditations, know about yoga, know about how the spirit works. But what is important right now, and the reason why we are here on this earth and not spirit, that it's always so smart and knows everything what to do, is because we need to ground the information that is coming and incorporate it into our life. What really grounding is about is being able to handle all kinds of energies that are coming to us, whether it's praise or criticism. Being able to root yourself into who you are, into an earth that you can handle it, that you don't freak out, that you don't go off your center and go into imbalanced state. Again, a little bit on a margin. You know how celebrities get famous all of a sudden, overnight, and then they kind of go like, a little crazy. And it is only because they were not prepared for the amount of attention that was coming their way. They were not grounded. I mean, who would be grounded? I'm not blaming them. That's not, it's a hard thing. So the reason why grounding came to my foreground is this one day I was just so excited. I had a really good day. Things were like finally going my way. And I was just like, this is so great. This is so, oh my God, amazing, and it was too much, and I needed to drive. And driving in this sort of state, it's not very safe, right? It's not safe at all. So I started doing breathing, all kinds of, prolonged, deep breathing. And that was sort of helping, but not very much. I needed to do something more. So I started some mulband, and that helped. And I was like, right away, calm down, and was able to focus on the road, and was in the moment, in the car, being able to watch what is going on. And that got me thinking and searching for all kinds of information about rooting. And actually then, very, very serendipitously, I got the book by Guru Jagat, and she talked about auric rooting. I was like, yes, that's exactly what I need. And then I saw a lot written on it by Guru Ratana. And she's amazing. She describes this whole thing, and I think it's so important. I'm gonna share with you a few of the ways that you can ground yourself. But before that, I want to talk about the benefits. So, okay, before I'll talk about benefits, I'm gonna talk about the connection with the first chakra. Grounding is connected with the first chakra, right? And many ways we want to, in the spiritual world, we want to develop our third eye. We want to open our 7th, 10th gate, and open the 5th chakra, or things like that. And we don't realize that if we don't have the bottom 3 really strong, developed chakras and balanced, none of the upper ones will be able to serve us the way they should. And actually, in my observation, first chakra is one that is most undermined. Completely undermined. You know how they undermined? First chakra, the root, is really connected to the earth and is connected to feeling secure on the earth or in a place. And that just doesn't mean feeling secure so the robbers don't come and steal your stuff, or feeling secure that no one's gonna beat you up or kill you somewhere, you know, not that kind of security, but security that you belong to this earth, that this earth is yours. What the whole culture is saying, that it is not yours. That the government can tell you where you can walk and where you cannot walk, or whoever owns the land can tell you where you can walk and where you can't. The whole planet is for all of us, not for privileged few, and definitely not for artificial structures that will tell us where we can go, what we can do, and things like that. What are the benefits? So one benefit is that you will be able to be heard and seen and understood. It's just like a simple thing of where you know who you are and why you're here. You're so fully grounded in that, your body experience, that other people will get it as well. Another benefit is that you won't be easily swayed by praise or thrown off by criticism. No matter what will happen, you will still be you. You will still be rooted into who you are. You will still be in balance. Third, the blessings will be able to find you, all the blessings. And not only they'll be able to find you, but you'll take the highest advantage of them because you're grounded. You're not just spinning them up back into the mind and making them something bigger than they are. But you are working with what you have, and then more can come and more blessings can come. They can easily find you. It's the same. I have the picture of the big tree in my mind all the time, and the bigger the roots are, the more nourishment and water you can take. These are the blessings. Also, another benefit is that you won't get drained. Your energy will be stable. You won't go. You will always have the nourishment that you need. And you will just do what you can handle. You're not going to grow way out of your proportion. So the bigger your roots, the more you can grow, right? The main benefit that grounding will bring is will help you get over the anxiety, fear, overexcitement, or overwhelm of what you're doing. And you can practice it every day before you go to work, before you leave the house. Just ground yourself. How to do it? As I mentioned before, I did some mulbans, which means the root lock in the car, and that just totally bring me back into my body. And what I did is this. It's very simple. I would just inhale, then exhale through the pursed lips. And at the end of exhale, I would pull the mulban, so I would squeeze all the muscles of the pelvis area below the navel and hold it there. And then I would inhale again. Exhale through pursed lips. Feel the energy go down, 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 getting heavier. And then hold the root lock again. Squeezing rectum, sex organ, navel. Really holding the energy there. And inhaling again, relaxing. Exhaling through pursed lips. and holding. Exhale. Inhale, I mean. And exhale. And then, I couldn't do that in the car because it's moving. But really just feeling that there are roots of my body that are below the surface and they are grabbing on. Just feeling my gravity of the lower part of my body getting heavier. Okay. Another important aspect of grounding is being on natural materials. It is very good idea to find yourself, natural materials to sit on, to walk on, especially socks. You gotta have natural material socks. And of course, connect with the earth as much as you can. And if you are like me, live in a city, just imagine the dirt and the earth that is under you, and it's so able to take in so much, and it wants to take in your energy. That's what it wants. So give it to it, like consciously only. Another way, a very good way, is notice how you walk. Do you walk like, or do you walk steady and you are aware of every step? So I want you to shift and start being aware of every single step you take that touches the ground, and bring the gravity down to your legs. Make every step as if you own the street, because you do. It is your right to walk on these streets. It is your right to be here. Make every step completely conscious of, make sure the sidewalk is conscious of you walking there, and that everyone watching you is conscious of that you are walking of your personal space. So you want to stand about hip width apart, feeling the ground below your feet. And then start bringing the energy down from the upper part of your body down to the legs. And last scan that you do, I want you to relax any tension that you might be holding in the pelvis. So completely relax the area from the hips down. And just feel it being stiff and stable, like tree logs. And then imagine that the double of your body is actually down below the surface of the earth, whether it's under your feet, doubling down, or into the ground. And feel it kind of like grabbing on to the earth. That double of your length is grabbing on to the earth. Feel it, feel it. This is part of your Sat-Nam. This is part of your true identity. This is your birthright. Feel that gravity down. Stand straight and tall. And then you can also take your toes and kind of curl them and hold on to the blanket or whatever you're standing on, the floor, carpet, sheepskin. Just kind of grab it. Yes, this is how you bring it down into your energy. Be aware of your toes, of your feet. This, guys, is important. It's so important. And then relax and shake out. And another visualization is that you imagine there's just like the stream coming from, like a light, you know, coming from the bottom of your feet, just completely like rooting you down. Nothing can shake you in this state. And then whenever you find yourself going into a situation that you know might throw you off the balance, remember your roots. Remember to stay centered and grounded. Sat Nam.